Sorry, I'm trying to like fix this tripod thing here. So if it falls, I apologize. Okay. So, thank you. Yes, all is well, man. All is well. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just here at the Salon / beauty supply, and I'm doing some free consultations to anyone who comes in. Actually, since it's kind of getting late now, I'm going to be doing mostly consultations through Instagram. So if you have any questions or concerns about any of my products, or if you have any like issues going on with your skin or hair for you or maybe someone you know and you are seeking help, I am here to help you, give you a better understanding of what may be happening and some things that you could do. It's located, we're at 1709 St. Mark's Avenue, which is right on the intersection of Eastern Parkway and St. Mark's. There's like a little strip mall that has parking, and it's next to the Dollar Tree, and it's a laundromat here, and I think like an auto store or something like that. So I'll be here every Thursday, but all of my products that you see here is always here. So even if I'm not here and you need to come pick some stuff up, you can always come down to get some stuff. So let's go over to facial hair. Oh, facial hair. Okay. In particular, like a beard or mustache or both. Some things that I would recommend for you to do first and foremost is to exfoliate. Once you get rid of like any dead skin that you may have on your face, it actually helps to like open up the pores, and it allows your hair to start growing. So once you exfoliate at least once a week, then I do have, I'll show you what I would recommend. So I don't know if you've ever tried this before, but I do have a beard oil. Oh, it's still not full. Okay, so yeah, I'd recommend the beard oil here, and I'll quickly just read the ingredients to you. So it has olive oil, sweet almond oil, aloe vera oil, jojoba, carrot seed, which is really good for promoting growth, cedar wood, which is also good for promoting growth. The patchouli also helps to promote growth. It helps with like irritation. So like I know sometimes people with beards, sometimes they struggle with like ingrown hairs and getting like irritations and stuff around that area, especially like when they shave. So this helps to kind of like calm any irritation as well. And it also has rosemary essential oil, sage essential oil, and this is actually the only product that I have that I've actually incorporated some of the essential oils that I got from Egypt when I went. So this one has a special blend of the Egyptian flower essences that were made all from plants from Egypt. Okay, so this you could actually use every day. You would just take, if I had a beard, I'd demonstrate. You could take a small amount, maybe about a dime size amount, and just like slowly massage it in circular motions. You can do that after you get out of the shower. While maybe your beard is still a little bit damp, you would want to apply it because it'll help kind of like seal in the moisture and just keep it nice and shiny. You would also do it after you shave and you clean your face, then you would put some of the beard oil on. So if you're gonna do like the exfoliating, that day that you do the exfoliating, you'll exfoliate, clean, then beard oil, in that order. And then you can just use the beard oil every day after that, do the exfoliating once a week. And then you should hope to start seeing some new growth. If you wanted to as well, what some people do is like I also have like some essential oils here, like patchouli. I have lavender, which is also good for promoting growth. Some people, they would take some of the plain essential oil and add it just to kind of give it like an extra boost, so to speak. So if you want to like increase the benefits, you can just add like a few more drops of like either lavender or patchouli essential oil to help help the properties of the oil. I mean, but it's fine like this. That's totally optional. You don't have to do that. It still works without it, but a lot of people like to do that just to make it a little bit more potent. Okay, you're out of New York. Where are you? Unfortunately, we're stuck here in the cold. It's really cold tonight. It's, I think, in the like low 20s or something like that. It's freezing. I wish I was somewhere warm. But unfortunately, this is the beginning of winter, so we got a whole winter to go. Oh gosh, you're in Maine. It's probably even worse. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's probably even worse there. I'll take all of that back. Sorry. I guess it's not that bad here. I'd take the 20 over the 10 any day. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that sounds bad. I can't do cold. I hate cold. I would never ever go north in the winter time. I just can't. I'm north enough right now. Only place I'm going is south. Can't do these colds, man. This is only the beginning. Yeah. All right. So yeah, whenever you're back, you didn't move to Maine, did you? But anyway, yeah. So we are here. I'll be here every Thursdays, and then in January's I'll be here a few more days out of the week as well. Oh, you did move to Maine. I didn't know that you did. Oh, for internship. Okay, I see. And so it's temporary then. You're eventually coming back. When you come back to New York, it's not to visit, it's to stay. That's interesting. At the end of the month. Okay, nice. Okay, that sounds cool. I like hearing about jobs where people get to travel around and stuff. Okay, nice. So you're moving back in January. Cool. Well, yeah, January. Listen, I'm here. I'll be here Thursdays for sure, and definitely most likely Saturdays as well. Thursdays and Saturdays in January. I'll probably be here a few other days out the week, but for sure. Going to Toronto, then back to New York. Oh, you're traveling. Okay, I see. That's what's up. Well, yeah, definitely whenever you are back in New York, come stop by one of these Thursdays or Saturdays, say hello, and you can actually try the beard oil. I also do have the facial scrub here. You can also try that as well. Here, I'll just give you like a little sample. You can try it just to kind of, see how it feels, how you like to incorporate the regimen with the scrub and the beard oil as well. For sure, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and try to stay warm up there. And I definitely will see you soon. Have a great night, Travis. Thank you. Okay, so I'm here. Hello, viewer. I am here at 1709 St. Mark's Avenue, and I am doing consultations. So if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to let me know what they are. We can talk about it right here. Or if you want to remain anonymous, I guess you can DM me and we could talk about it another time. But yeah, so that's what we're doing, just doing consultations. So I can talk a little bit about that and all the products that I would recommend. But since I am going to save this video and have it available for the next 24 hours, I am, what's I gonna do? And I definitely do not have a charger. So if my phone dies, I'm screwed. Yeah, so I'm here. Oh, so while I'm here, I'm probably gonna end this video soon because my battery is dying and I don't want it to be dead on me. I don't have a charger. So what I want to do, this thing is not high enough. I want to show you guys my hair that I got done. Donette, she hooked it up. Again, I just showed her what I wanted and she delivered. Yes, so just kind of like wanted a quick little updo, you know. So yes, Donette is always coming through with the deliveries. Anything I ask for, she's like always on it with precision. But yeah, so in one of the prior videos that I did mention that there were going to be items exclusively here that won't be sold anywhere else, and one of those items is this bad boy right here. So this is the herbal candle that I had mentioned, and listen, so there's only herbs here, right? Some of the herbs that I put in here, like these little things here, these are lavender. The yellow is calendula. I also have some hibiscus in here. I also have some sage in here. And besides the actual herbs, there are essential oils in here. So some of the essential oils that I have in here are lavender. I have some geranium, some ylang. Yeah, and so these, like the combination of these like oils and herbs are very therapeutic. So when you burn this candle, you can expect to feel relief, especially like if you're suffering from any anxieties. The lavender and the ylang definitely help to calm you down. It helps to just kind of like ease a racing mind. So if you're like always thinking, or you're thinking too much and it's, you know, becoming overwhelming, just lighting this can kind of like help tone that down a lot. Just help you clear your mind, help you organize your thoughts. Yeah, that's what the lavender does, and it just really kind of like just mellows out your mood. If you guys are interested, please come down and smell it. It smells absolutely amazing. Now these are 100% soy candles, and they burn a lot cleaner than the paraffin chemical type waxes. They don't burn as clean as beeswax, but on the scale of like dirty burners, this is not on the too far on the bad end. This is actually pretty good. And when you add the essential oils and you light it, it kind of just helps to give off the scent. So this is like having your own like aromatherapy session here. And I've actually have this book here. This is actually one of my favorite books. This is called The Art of Aromatherapy, and it's by Robert B. Tisserand, and he is like a world-renowned aromatherapist. I think he originally wrote this book like in the, I want to say the 80s or something like that. Let's see. Oh no, excuse me. 1977. So that was before I was born for sure. And basically he just kind of like goes into the world of different healing and beautifying properties of the essential oils and of flowers and herbs. So I'll briefly just go over some of the herbs that I just spoke about that are in this candle, just so you can get a better idea of like the functionality of the candle when you use it. So one of the first things that I had mentioned was lavender. So we are going to maybe just try to skip over to that part. Let's see if that's even a thing here. Yep. Oh, therapeutic index. So this is not an oils index. Yeah, so this is not like in any particular order here. Where is it? I don't know what is what I'm looking at here. But, oh, okay, yeah, here we go. The oils. Okay. So, okay, I don't know if this is any kind of order. Rosemary. Okay, yes. Let's find the lavender. Okay, lavender. So these right here are like all the properties for lavender, which include issues for pain. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just going to like tell you what more or less they're for. Pain, muscle spasms, stuff to like clean and get rid of dirt, bacteria, viruses. It has sedative properties. So lavender is actually one of the best essential oils for insomnia and trying to sleep. So that would be one of the best ones for that. What a lot of people do, including myself sometimes, they'll take like a couple of drops of lavender oil, put it on my pillow, put it on my children's pillows, especially when they are trying to fight their sleep. It just helps literally to relax them, and they usually fall asleep within minutes. Yeah, so it also helps with like abscess, acne, alopecia, meaning hair loss. It helps with like boils, bronchitis. It helps with burns, depression, which is like one of the other major, I guess, uses that a lot of people use it for, because it does, like I said, it helps to calm and relax the mind. It's also really good for eczema. Eczema, lots of things. Gonorrhea, which are different STDs. It's good for the flu, insomnia, laryngitis, migraines, nausea. It's good because migraines, nausea, nervous tension, which is actually really important, and neurasthenia. So it helps with anyone who has like nerve pains or anything like that. It actually helps with the pains, and it helps to kind of like release that tightness that you feel when you have muscle pain and nerve pain. I actually do suffer from nerve pain, and I do use lavender to help with that. I use it topically. I would mix it with like another like lighter oil that absorbs into the skin easily, like say apricot kernel oil, and just like kind of just massage it into the area that is needed. So this one is actually some of the other uses for lavender also include paralysis, psoriasis, scabies. Oh, scabies is terrible. I had that one time when I was staying with my niece in the hospital when she was sick. And that is like one of the main places you catch scabies is from like a medical facility that doesn't keep their facility clean. So it's usually found in a lot of chairs there. So, when you're in a hospital or clinic or anything like that, because it is highly contagious, you might want to think twice before sitting in one of those chairs, because scabies is just terrible. It's like they just attack like your knees and your elbows, and you have like these weird bumps. It's terrible. So yeah, when I had that, I actually did use a blend of essential oils that included lavender, and I did get rid of it after I went to a doctor to like, what is this going on? And they told me what it was. They tried to prescribe some type of cream or something like that. I'm like, no, I'm good. Thing with me when it comes to doctors, once I know what's wrong with me, I'm like, okay, thanks for the information, and I'll go deal with it myself. I don't ever take any of the stuff that they recommend for me, and I'm getting scabies. Yeah, so I did get rid of it. Scrofula, not sure what that is. It actually helps with gallstones, which is interesting. Sunstrokes, throat infections, tuberculosis, fevers, corneas in the legs, vomiting, whooping cough, and wounds. So it's interesting that they mentioned whooping cough. And that lavender is one of the ways to help deal with that. Meaning you don't necessarily need to take a vaccine for that. I'll keep my personal sentiments to myself, but yeah, there's definitely natural ways to go about avoiding and dealing with certain health issues. Right, so yeah, so that was all about lavender. It's a very potent, amazing oil to have. I've just told you about 20 to 30 different things that it helps to treat. It's something that you definitely want to keep in your house and have at all times, especially in your first aid kits. I definitely always keep some available and then in my home. And I'm trying to think, I don't have any here, but I will carry some soon. So by next Thursday for sure, I'll have some lavender oil here. And for those of you who missed this live video, we will talk about the properties of the lavender oil again, and talk about like just the different type of ways to use them. So yes, that is what we are going to be doing. Hello. Yeah, so we just finished talking about all of the great properties of lavender essential oil. Hey, thank you. How it helps with like headaches and migraines and the nervous system. It helps as a deodorant. It helps with bronchitis. It helps with burns and boils. Yes, isn't lavender is like one of the best things to have. And I was just saying, everybody should have some in their house. It's like literally the best. It's good for vomiting, scabies, psoriasis, alopecia, all types of stuff. So I'm definitely going to make sure I have some here in the store by next week, Thursday, for sure. It's good for migraines. I mean, you really just can't, like, look at this list here. Look at this list. I hope it's not showing backwards. Or should I go like that? But yeah, these are like all of the amazing things. Take a screenshot. I like to use it during yoga sessions. Yes, it is very calming, and this is what I was just saying. It's like if you just need to relax, your mind is racing for whatever reason, this is like the go-to oil. It is showing backwards. Oh no. Okay, I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, I didn't know I was doing that, but hopefully you could still make sense out of it. But yeah, so the book that I'm reading, this is The Art of Aromatherapy by Robert B. Tisserand. And I was just talking about the lavender that is actually, I have the dried herb in here, and I also have the